Investigators are examining the disturbing, nihilistic writings of the suspect in the recent bombing of a California fertility clinic. They're working to understand the ideology that may have fueled this act of domestic terrorism.
The bombing happened Saturday morning, May 17th, just before 11 a.m. in Palm Springs, California. A car bomb detonated outside the American Reproductive Center's local fertility clinic. The blast tragically killed one person, now believed to be the suspect. 4 others sustained injuries, but have since been released from the hospital. Fortunately, no clinic staff or patients were among those injured. The blast gutted the clinic, shattered windows in nearby buildings, and scattered debris for blocks. The FBI has classified the bombing as an act of domestic terrorism.
The suspected bomber has been identified as Guy Edward Bartkus, 25, from 29 Palms, approximately 50 miles from Palm Springs. Authorities believe Bartkus died in the blast he orchestrated. His body was reportedly found near the wreckage of a 2010 Ford Fusion, the car believed to have been used in the attack. Bartkus was reportedly skilled in building explosives and was a longtime rocket hobbyist. Explosive materials were allegedly found at his home. His father described a troubled past, saying he hadn't spoken to his son in over a decade, and that Bartkus, quote, just changed, end quote, after moving to 29 Palms. He recalled his son building toy rockets and, on one occasion, accidentally burning down their family home. Bartkus was not previously known to the FBI, though he may have had prior contact with other law enforcement agencies. Investigators also believe Bartkus attempted to live stream the bombing, but the video failed to upload.
The investigation is now focused on Bartkus's ideology, reportedly detailed in his online posts, a manifesto, and other writings. These materials reveal what authorities are calling nihilistic ideations. Nihilism is a philosophy that rejects established values and beliefs, often viewing existence as useless. He also held strong anti-natalist views, the belief that it is wrong or unethical for people to have children. U.S. Attorney Bilal Isaili described the writings as, quote, anti-pro-life, end quote. Bartkus reportedly stated he was against bringing people into the world against their will. In a surfaced audio recording, a voice believed to be Bartkus says, quote, basically I'm anti-life, and IVF is like kind of the epitome of pro-life ideology, end quote. He also allegedly identified as a misandrist, someone who dislikes men, and a premortalist, one who believes ending lives can be ethical to end suffering. The FBI states this was a, quote, targeted attack against the IVF facility, end quote, linking his ideology directly to the target. A law enforcement bulletin suggests Bartkus may have grown more depressed after a female friend died in April, which could have been a trigger for the attack.
The Joint Terrorism Task Force is leading the ongoing investigation. Bartkus's home in 29 Palms was searched, and some neighbors were temporarily evacuated as a precaution. Authorities are working to fully understand Bartkus's motives, why he targeted this specific clinic, and whether he intended to die in the attack. The public is urged to provide any information on Bartkus's movements in Palm Springs prior to the bombing.
Despite significant damage to the American Reproductive Center's office, there is crucial good news. All stored embryos and eggs are reported safe. Dr. Meyer Adala, the clinic's director, stated that the IVF lab is off-site or was otherwise secured. The clinic was closed for the weekend, so no patients were present at the time of the blast. Highlighting the clinic's emotional significance, Palm Springs Deputy Fire Chief Greg Lyle reportedly pleaded with the FBI to enter the damaged building to check on the embryos, saying, quote, there are hopes and dreams in there, end quote. An FBI official later confirmed all embryos were saved, remarking, quote, good guys 1, bad guys 0, end quote.
As investigators work to understand the motives behind this disturbing attack, the incident serves as a stark reminder of how extremist ideologies can lead to devastating violence. Yet there is some solace for the community in knowing no patients or staff were harmed, and that future hopes stored at the clinic were preserved.